Welcome to Singapore. Behind me is the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. One of the most popular hotels here in Singapore because it basically looks like a ship on top of 3 buildings.
If you've been following us on our journey, we are Leanne and Dan, also known as the Buddymoon. But last night we flew in from the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, which is in India. And we're going to be spending the next couple of days here just exploring what Singapore has to offer.
Woo! So right now, before we go and do other things and maybe taste some of the food here in Singapore, we're going to see if we can rent a bike and explore a little bit of what the Marina has to offer. And right behind me is actually the Formula 1 racetrack, and Leanne thinks that she can beat me in a race on the Formula 1 racetrack.
Oh, I definitely can.
So we're going to go see if I can beat her and prove her wrong, and then also explore a little bit of Singapore. So the bike shop I think is just down here where we can rent one for about an hour or so. But I mean, Singapore is incredible. All the buildings, everything is just so clean and beautiful.
I honestly feel like I have been transported into a completely different world. It's so peaceful here. I'm used to all the hustle and bustle of the countries that we've been in this year.
Beep, 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 beep.
And now I just feel like I'm in like a zen moment.
I'm just waiting for a rickshaw to come right next to me so I can get a lift somewhere. But now there's none of that. We got to rent bicycles, we got to take trains, buses, all over the place. But I'm excited to explore a little bit of Singapore. I think here we have the bike shop. There's Scoot.
Oh, look at all the different types of bikes you can get. Do you want this one?
Yeah, that one looks sick.
Hi, hello.
Hi man, how are you? Good. I'm good. We'd like to rent a bicycle.
Yeah.
It's possible. What's your times?
Here's
1 hour $15, 3 hours $25. Can I get 2 bicycles for 1 hour, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Just gotta sign this.
All right. Signing our lives away.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
check the bike.
Is there any bike that we can take?
Yeah, any bike you can take.
Can I take this one? Yeah. That one looks cool. Check this one. It's like a small BMX bike.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go and explore Singapore. Oh my gosh. This is the coolest bike I've ever ridden. Oh. Riding with one hand is not the easiest.
Brakes are sharp.
Alright, so we have our 2 bikes which we've rented for 15 Singapore dollar each. So that cost us 30 Singapore dollar, and we have it for an hour. How's yours?
This is great. It's actually quite quick.
Is it, eh?
I can't wait to race you.
Baby, you're so gonna lose.
Oh no.
Yeah, yes you are. You must know that I am the champion. Oh goodness.
Come on, Daniel.
I'm trying. So here we are right in front of the bay, here on the Formula 1 racetrack. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Normally they have these tracks completely cornered off, but here we are. Woo!
So this is basically where the cars would race. And here's one of the stands, which is insane. And it's literally right next to the marina.
This is so cool. Now when I watch the Formula 1 Grand Prix here in Singapore, I know exactly where they've been racing.
So I don't know exactly where the pit lane is. I think that's one thing we got to look for around here. But check this bridge. How cool is this? The architecture around here is just beautiful. I think we're going to go through this thing and just explore a little bit of what Singapore has and what it looks like. I can see there it's got a massive Ferris wheel. It kind of reminds me a little of Dubai, to be honest. Seeing that we lived there for 3 years, this place feels so similar, except there's not much sand. Singapore is very green. No idea where we're riding, but I think this actually forms part of the racetrack. Leanne's just ticking. I think what we'll do is we're just going to go around the racetrack until we can find the pit lanes, and then there we're going to have a full-on race from one pit lane to the other pit lane. I hope you're ready.
The track.
Yeah, this is still the track.
Oh my goodness, how cool is this?
I check, this is the track right here, and then on top is the Ferris wheel. So the track is going around the Ferris wheel.
I don't know why Daniel's just riding on a normal park when he can actually be on the track.
Why am I riding? You know what? I'm gonna go onto the track. I should be riding on the track. I think we've arrived at the pit lanes, and I think they're doing some construction. So I don't think we're going to be able to do a full-on race here. I think we can actually race here on the side. Oh no, they've completely blocked it. They're doing construction on the pit lanes. But here it is, the pit lanes of the Singapore Formula One. It's so surreal to be here.
So before I beat Daniel in this race,
You wish.
in a recent Q&A we said that we wanted to go on a Buddymoon with you, where you select the destination and we organize it all.
We received an overwhelming amount of responses for you guys, and the destination that you chose for our 2023 Buddymoon is, drumroll please, Thailand!
Specifically southern Thailand, where we will be island hopping the beautiful Phang Nga Bay and Phi Phi Islands, visiting the famous Maya Bay beach, trying some iconic Thai street food and much, much more.
Now this whole Thailand Buddymoon is going to include accommodation at luxury resorts, all your transport within Thailand, 14 meals, and as well as 21 activities.
And it's going to be taking place from the 28th of October till the 4th of November, and early bird tickets are available right now, and they'll only be available for 1 week.
There is a limited amount of spots, so you better be quick. We'll leave everything in a link in the description below.
So we'll see you in Thailand.
Alright, so here we are. We are going to start from this line until the shadow down there.
Seeing as I'm Verstappen, you have to be Lewis.
No, I'm not Lewis, I'm Leclerc.
Are you Leclerc?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you steady?
I'm ready. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
2, 1.
It's
Lights out!
And away we go! Verstappen gets away well, as does Charles Leclerc.
I need to change gears.
Charles Leclerc can now see the checkered flag. And for the first
That's
time
it.
ever, Charles
And
Leclerc.
there we cross the finish line. Do you know what they call people like you?
What?
Losers.
That's okay. At least I'm a sport.
Okay, let's go explore Singapore.
Let's go and explore. Got our fitness out the way, that's for sure. So this over here is the famous Merlion statue of Singapore. Woo. Okay, there's lots of people here. Let's find a place to park our bike.
Oh goodness, there's so many people here. I don't think this is a place we should be riding our bikes. But I think we'll just go stop somewhere.
Let's stop here.
Yeah.
Clearly a popular place because everyone's just stopped here. So this over here is the famous Merlion statue, and as you can see it has a fish tail and a lion body with some water spewing out of its mouth, but the legend goes deeper than just its scales and its mane. So why it has fish scales is because it actually represents the old fishing villages here in Singapore. And then the lion comes from the name Lion City, which in Sanskrit directly translates to Singapura. And legend has it is that there was a prince who sailed here in very stormy weather, and then when he got to the river mouth, which is just behind me, he apparently saw a mythical creature which looked like a lion, and that's why it was called Lion City.
Another interesting thing about Singapore is that it gained its independence in like 1963, but then it formed part of Malaysia. They both of them did not have a really good relationship, so Singapore completely went on its own and formed into its own country in 1965, 2 years after leaving the British in 1963. Are you going to catch in my mouth?
Try. Hold on. There you go. Daniel is the Merlion.
Apparently this is the famous thing to do, yeah. Oh gosh, our bikes are still here.
Bikes are still here. I think we have 10 minutes to get back to actually drop these bikes off without being charged more.
Right, let's go drop off these bikes, then go explore more of Singapore. It's not really a bell. Water?
Yes, please. You can just see how hot it is by Daniel's back, where the backpack has been.
It's hot here.
Definitely the hottest months to come to Singapore, but we're gonna make the best of it.
Yeah, we have no other choice, because basically what we're busy doing is we're traveling the whole of South Asia from Pakistan all the way to Vietnam. So we are here in a bit of a weird time, but hey, you know what? Just enjoy it.
It's part of the travels.
Yeah. So here we are walking on the Helix Bridge towards the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. But check out the structure of this bridge. It has got like twisting pieces of steel. Apparently it's to represent DNA. Like how DNA is formed, and this bridge is actually 280 meters long, and the DNA shape actually represents like life of Singapore. I think this thing here, which we've literally found right on the side of the bay, right next to the Shoppers Marina Bay Sands, I think if you speak, this thing kind of deflects the sound and you can hear the person on the other side. I'm gonna go see if I can hear you.
Okay.
If this works, this is insane, because I was standing there and I was hearing like those people's voices. So I want to see if I can hear Leanne's voice. It's gonna be so cool.
I think the trick is to get low. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I feel like you're sitting right next to me.
I know, I also feel like I'm sitting right next to you. Like I can hear you perfectly.
Broken telephone.
Okay.
Check they're listening.
Yeah, stop listening to our conversation. Hello. I think everyone can actually hear everyone's voice here. So it's just like one massive echo.
Join in the conversation. Let's say our names. I'm here.
I'm Daniel. Okay, no one's interested in our conversation, but everyone can hear us. You kind of got to like speak this low. Wait, say that again?
Subscribe to the Buddymoon.
I hope you heard Leanne. That's so cool. Such small things like this are just so fascinating. How cool was that?
It is really cool. It's called the rain oculus. So I think it takes all the rainwater and then filters it down below.
Yeah, because it looks like some of the water is actually just falling in there into a forest below in the mall.
No way. I actually think there's a gondola in the mall.
Oh my gosh. That is insane.
There's a boat that goes around the mall.
So although that is a rain oculus, it's kind of like a voice oculus too. We're going to walk in here and just have a look at what it looks like in one of the malls here in Singapore, because I think they're quite popular here. Oh, aircon. Oh,
This is very posh,
sheesh.
isn't it?
Yeah, this is very, very posh.
Super pretty though.
And I think the boat is down here.
Yep, there it is.
Oh my.
So if you don't want to walk around the mall, you can take a gondola and take your way around the mall in the boat.
That is pretty awesome. I mean, those guys are just going through their way in the mall, doing some shopping, having an adventure. I mean, I've never seen one of these in a mall, except for in the Philippines. There was a one part in BGC that they had this, but it was still like semi outside, where this is like completely inside.
So here you can actually see where the water is dripping down from on top where we were earlier, all the way into where these boats are. But these boats don't actually go very far. It looks like they stop over here. And if I walk to this side, it just goes up this tiny little channel to the other side down there, and then it stops over there. I think something fun for kids to do and keep them entertained while mom or dad go shopping.
Oh my gosh, we're underneath the boat. This is crazy.
The entire mall actually connects to this hotel, which is crazy.
Yeah, so I think we're actually entering it right now.
I think we're entering the lobby.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Tower 1 and 2 and Tower 3. So we're in between the middle one and the outer ring. And this is kind of what it looks like inside here. Oh my gosh. Gee whiz.
Is this a hotel?
I think so.
Wow.
This is incredibly beautiful from inside. So this is what it looks like.
You're basically still in a shopping mall. But when you look up, these are actually the towers that you see from outside. And I would assume that all of the rooms are over here on the side.
That is so cool.
I've never seen a hotel lobby as extravagant as this.
I basically just wanted to come in here just to see if the boat has got any mold underneath. It actually looks pretty clean.
And green.
And green, yeah, they just got green everywhere. Check, everywhere is just green in Singapore. So we were thinking of going to the observation deck, which you can get on top of the boat. But I feel like the view's kind of the same. We're getting a good view of Singapore, so I don't think it's much needed to go up to the observation deck. But rather, we're going to go and try some food at a place nearby where apparently it's got good, cheap, local food. So we can taste some Singaporean food, hey?
That sounds good. I'm hungry.
I've always wanted to press one of those buttons in a big city. So we're on our way to a place called Lau Pa Sat. It's got 21,500 reviews, so we're going to go and try and have some lunch there and try some Singaporean food.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but it's literally right in between the city. I mean, look at this all around me. I feel like I'm in New York.
I don't know that I've ever been to New York, but it would kind of feel like this, I would gather. But the one thing I am absolutely loving about Singapore is how green it is. I mean, there's just so much nature and trees and little green pockets everywhere you go. We've lived in a big city before, and honestly I hated it because there was no nature, no greenery, but this one's just got the best of both.
Everywhere you look, trees, all green, bushes green. And everything's so clean and neat. And the buildings here are tall. But we gotta wait now for that man to turn green. There he did. According to Google Maps, it's literally like right there. Lau Pa Sat. I think this is kind of the financial district of Singapore, and that's why we're getting all these tall business buildings around us. And we're actually getting to see all of Singapore today, from the business to the tourists to the food, the luxury. And I think we've got still so much more to explore of this beautiful city. You can see everyone's starting to come out as it's almost 6 o'clock, so work is finished and it's a Friday. How cool is this building, Lau Pa Sat, right in the middle of the city. This place looks so cool. There's all like these little stores, almost like street food vendors in a nice setup and not on the streets. And there's just so many to choose from. Now, Singaporean food is actually a cross between Chinese and Malaysian dishes. In South Africa, we've got a huge influence of Malay people, so we get food called like a Cape Malay curry. So I can think that Singapore has something like that as well, which is the mix between the Chinese and the Malaysians.
So the dishes that we're looking for around here is a laksa and a Hainese chicken and rice. So we're going to see if anyone has something like those dishes around here, and I'm sure they will.
Here's a laksa.
Where?
There.
Okay. Oopsie, don't fall. Mind the chairs. Okay, thank you. Alright, so he's just told us that it's not ready yet. The laksa will only be open from 6 o'clock. But let's see if there's somewhere else where we can find the chicken and the rice. I think places are just setting up right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the feel of like Indonesia and Philippines. Like this is what it's giving me, like the asam padang and all that type of food, the rice with the chickens and the sauces. It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here.
Just a good mixture of all of the cultures.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Hainese chicken and rice. Yeah, see this guy's just ordered a roasted chicken and rice. Similar to what I'm going to order, and he's adding some sauce. Is that chili sauce?
Chili, yeah.
Chili's good, hey?
It's good.
Hi. Is this a roasted chicken and rice?
Yeah.
Can I please get one? Yo, that's a lot of chili you're putting on there, hey?
I like the chili.
You like the chili?
Yeah. Thank you.
Enjoy, man. So it's kind of like pre-cooked everything, like all the noodles and all the food, and then he just dishes it up as the people come. That's going to be so good. I'm so excited. I think Leanne and I are going to share just so we can both at least taste the dishes. Thank you so much. Well, I think that's costing 5 Singapore dollar. $5.30. So this is what my roasted chicken and rice looks like. I got some salsa or some soy sauce on the side actually, and then here's that chili sauce that guy was busy putting on with some roasted chicken and rice. According to Google, this place was one of the best rated places to eat at here, so we're going to give it a try.
It smells delicious.
Smells hot.
I think it's all your chili sauce that you've added, so good luck.
Tastes like fish.
like fish.
That's why I'm looking at the menu to see if I ordered the right thing. It's got like a very vinegary taste to it. I don't know if that's because of the chili sauce. Maybe that's got a lot of vinegar in it. But it really is just a kick of vinegar inside here with a little bit of spice, and it's got that little soy sauce tang to it. It's nice. I am enjoying it, but it does hit the back of your throat for sure.
Get a piece of the chicken with the rice without Daniel's chilies and just give it a taste of how it's supposed to be eaten. I think maybe your chili tastes like vinegar, because to me that tastes like good roasted chicken.
Oh really? Okay, then it's that chili sauce on top that's got a lot of vinegar inside of it.
No, this tastes like good roasted chicken. The chicken's actually very tender, it's not chewy, so it kind of melts in your mouth and it's pretty tasty. I got some soy sauce on this. Ooh, yum. Oh yeah, I like it with the soy sauce.
So we're gonna finish this, and then hopefully we still got space for a laksa.
The clock tower is clearly chiming that it's 6 o'clock. Thank you. Feel like a child going to the tuck shop. Doesn't look like there's anyone here. May I please get a small laksa?
Laksa.
Yeah.
Sell the laksa. Sis.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Sorry.
Have you here?
Sorry?
Have you here?
Yeah, I'll eat at that table there. Thank you. I heard your shop has the best laksa here.
Huh?
I heard your shop has the best laksa.
Alright, thanks.
Thank you.
You wait over there.
I'll wait here. Okay. We'll just wait for the laksa now. You can see he's putting some noodles and some chicken in there. Looks like there's some spring onions in there as well. There they are putting some of the broth. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. What's the best topping to go on top?
Oh, okay. Normally they all never put. Let's say you like spicy, you can put more.
You can put more spice? Okay.
I think you try first.
Try first. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, this is our laksa and that looks amazing. Let's take this to Danny. Here is some laksa for you.
Oh my gosh, how big is that?
How good does that look? And that's just a small laksa.
Oh my god, really? Jeez, thank you.
So this laksa is a very popular dish here in Singapore, and it's basically like a spicy coconut milk noodle dish, and it's got some tofu pieces in. I think this is fish, and then it's also got an egg in there, but I think that is going to be amazing. It kind of reminds me of a ramen in a way.
It does, hey?
So what I'm trying to do is just get a little bit of everything so I can taste it all together. There we go. Got some egg, got some noodles, got some of the soup. That has got a bite to it, but wow, this is super yummy. Definitely my type of food.
Do you taste the coconut in it, or is it more spicy?
You do taste the coconut, but it's not over spicy. It's like a good spicy, but it definitely catches you on your throat. Yeah, try some.
Let's give this a try. It's got a soup taste. Not too spicy at all. Very easy dish and very easy on your palate. I'm getting most of the egg, probably because I tasted a big bunch of egg there. But it's nice. I would say the dish that we had just now had a lot more of like a vinegary and spicy kick to it. This was quite balanced and easy to eat.
Different meals for different folks. I like this laksa the best.
And here we are at Gardens by the Bay. We've entered on the south side, so just behind the hotel. And the point over here is to go and see those awesome man-made tree looking things. Apparently there's a light show at about 7:45, and that's what we're here to do. We are here to see the light show.
There's also a cloud forest and like a flower forest as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like Danny said, we're just here to see the light show.
But I mean, it's basically like a forest. It is Gardens on the Bay. You got some water because the sea is right over here. So I can gather that this is maybe part of the seawater, not entirely sure. But it's beautiful out here. Check his little like ladybug sculptures inside here. It's incredible.
It's so nice to have this green belt within the middle of the city, and this is completely free so far. So I mean, just on a normal day, people who live here can come here and experience this if they want to.
It's beautiful. Look at this view. You're getting the Ferris wheel with the water, and then the hotel right in front of us. It is so big. I hope the GoPro does it justice.
It's absolutely incredible. But let's go and see where we're going to stand to watch this light show. I want to try and get the best possible view that we can.
We're going to try and go directly underneath it so that the light is like vroom
How?
in our faces.
How does it go?
Vroom. I actually feel like I'm not in a city anymore. I mean, I feel like I'm in a jungle. This is completely different. To think that we were just in the city where the buildings were so tall, and now I feel so far away from it. I think here we're getting closer. Oh, here's some of it already. I've seen so many like photos and videos of this place, and to think that we are actually here.
It's incredible. I feel like I'm in Avatar somewhere.
Yeah,
Like
this-
these trees, I think Avatar was designed off of these trees, but wow.
Wow, this is so cool. Check at this. It stands so tall, and all this is gonna light up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think there's more down there. 7, 8, and then here's the bridge. You can actually see the bridge of where people can actually walk right on top, and it just goes from one tree to another tree. There's so many people that have taken the seating spots around the trees because I think everybody wants to lay down and actually look up. So I think we're gonna kind of sit here on the floor.
That way we can see so many trees light up, and in the background will actually be the Marina Bay Sands Hotel.
So I think from here we'll be able to see quite a few of these trees light up.
It's gonna start, woohoo!
Boys and girls, Gardens by the Bay presents Garden Rhapsody.
I've never been so excited for a light show before. Oh!
I feel like I'm actually at an opera.
That is so cool. It's like a musical.
It is. Or like a ballet. That was absolutely magical.
That was ridiculously cool.
All the lights felt like they were fairies just dancing and giving the show. It was just so romantic.
And I like the opera of it as well. They didn't just play a cool, funky new age song. It gave passion and feel,
Feels.
yeah. And to have the Marina Bay Sands Hotel in the backdrop behind it is so cool because that thing's also changing colors from every now and then.
But that concludes our day here in Singapore.
Yeah.
But we definitely have so much left to explore. So stay tuned for the next videos.
Yeah, we've got 2 more days left here, so excited to see you guys in the next one.